The Galaxy S26 series is shaping up to be one of Samsung's most interesting releases yet, not just because of the phones themselves, but because of the entire accessory ecosystem built around one major theme: magnets. A full list of upcoming accessories is leaked, and almost everything Samsung is preparing for the S26 lineup connects back to magnetic support and the new Qi 2 wireless charging standard. The leaks come from reliable sources, and the pattern is obvious. Samsung wants the Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra to deliver a stronger, more reliable wireless charging experience. To make that happen, the phones are expected to include built-in magnets for perfect alignment with chargers and accessories. But Samsung isn't stopping there. The new covers and cases designed for the series will also include magnets for extra grip and stable positioning. This finally puts Samsung on the same level as other brands that have been using magnet-based charging for years. It also marks Samsung's return to stronger magnetic hardware after staying away from it for a long time in the Galaxy S lineup. The accessory list reveals several new case types. There's a Samsung magnetic carbon case coming in black for the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus. This one focuses on durability, a premium feel, and full magnetic compatibility with Qi 2 accessories. There's also the Samsung Clear case, available for all three models, keeping the phone's design visible while adding basic protection. For users who want the same look but with magnetic support, Samsung is preparing a magnetic clear case as well. On top of that, there's the magnetic rugged clear case, a tougher, more shock-resistant version that still supports Qi 2 alignment. For fans of silicone, Samsung will offer a magnetic silicone case in black or gray for all three devices. Silicone is already grippy and soft, and the magnet ring will make it lock perfectly onto chargers and accessories. One accessory that stands out is the Samsung Dual Magnet Holder Ring. The name itself raises questions. Does dual refer to two magnets inside the ring, or does the second magnet refer to the one already inside the phones? Without images, nothing can be confirmed. It could simply be a marketing term, or it could hint at stronger attachment or a new type of functionality altogether. The latest wave of updates just got even more exciting because the Galaxy S26 Ultra has now shown up on the FCC certification listing. And with this listing, a fresh set of key specs has quietly slipped into the spotlight. Samsung's upcoming beast appears under the model numbers SM, S948U, and SM, S948U1, basically confirming both the international and US variants. Each one is locked in with the FCC IDs A3LSMS948B and A3LSMS948U, officially labeled as a portable handset. But the real story is in the connectivity details revealed inside the listing. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is coming loaded with full 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G network support, along with triple-band Wi-Fi 7 across 2.4 GHz, 5 GHz, and 6 GHz. There's Bluetooth with EDR and LE, NFC, wireless power transfer including reverse wireless charging, and even UWB support. Basically, every high-end communication feature you expect from a premium flagship in 2025 is right here. But the most interesting reveal is the chipset confirmation. Even after months of confusion and back-and-forth rumors about the Exynos 2600 being used across the entire S26 lineup, the FCC listing confirms something completely different for the Ultra. Samsung is going all in with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset, model SM8850, and yes, it's the special for Galaxy, overclocked version. The listing even mentions Qualcomm's Smart Transmit Plus EFS V24, which improves antenna grouping and boosts multi_TX_ factor to 1.27. There's also a schematic image showing separate antennas for Wi-Fi 1 across all bands, Wi-Fi 2 antennas, and 2 dedicated UWB antennas, one of which is RX only. We already knew the S26 Ultra was shaping up to be a serious upgrade, but now the picture is becoming clearer. Earlier reports hinted at a possible full switch to Exynos, but the new leaks make it obvious that Samsung wants maximum performance on the Ultra, and Snapdragon is the only way they're doing it. On the camera side, the setup looks solid and very familiar to what we've been expecting. The S26 Ultra is said to feature a 50MP telephoto camera with 5x zoom, another 50MP ultra-wide camera, a 10MP telephoto lens with 3x zoom, and, of course, the 200MP main camera. The selfie camera sticks to a 12MP shooter up front. Samsung's own One UI 8.5 software is basically confirming the design from the inside. It feels like the company tried to hide these renders, but the internet has once again exposed everything. The Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus visuals match exactly what we saw earlier from OnLeaks. The rear looks clean with that vertically stacked triple camera setup sitting inside a proper camera island, giving the phones a slightly more defined look compared to previous generations. Then there's the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and its render lines up perfectly with the earlier leaks too. It carries 3 vertical rear cameras in a similar island, with 2 more sensors tucked to the side, almost like Samsung quietly saying, "Yes, we're still the camera powerhouse here." But the leaks don't stop at design. One UI 8.5 is also dropping hints about what Samsung is planning under the hood. Hidden references to super-fast wireless charging and super-fast charging 3.0 suggest that Samsung is finally pushing charging speeds forward, both wired and wireless. If this plays out the way it looks, the S26 series might actually bring a real upgrade in day-to-day experience instead of just cosmetic changes. And then you add the fresh details floating around, like the new M14 display, that new display privacy mode, faster wired charging, faster wireless charging, bigger camera apertures, a higher resolution 3x telephoto, a wider selfie camera, faster memory, a bigger vapor chamber, and a thinner, lighter overall design. It feels like Samsung is quietly stacking upgrades from every direction, almost as if they know the expectations for the S26 Ultra are insanely high. The closer we get to launch, the more these leaks start painting a very clear picture. Samsung isn't playing safe this time. The S26 lineup looks like it's moving forward in all the ways fans have been asking for. And if these internal One UI visuals are accurate, then yes, the Galaxy S26 series is going to look exactly like the leaks we've seen, maybe even better in person. The Galaxy S26 Ultra might look familiar at first glance, but trust me, once you look closer, Samsung has changed way more than you expect. Some fixes are long overdue. Others finally bring this phone to the level it should have been years ago. So today, we're breaking down the 12 actual upgrades that matter, and why the S26 Ultra might be Samsung's smartest Ultra refresh in a long time. Let's start with design, because this year, Samsung finally listened. The S26 Ultra is slightly rounder, but not enough to lose that Note-style identity we all love. And thank God they finally chamfered those edges. If you use the S25 Ultra, you know exactly what I mean. Those edges were sharp enough to remind you that you're holding cold metal, not a premium flagship.